everyone, and welcome to another episode of It's News to Me. I'm your host, Anastasia Gilardi.
And I'm Ryan Molina. Today we will be highlighting important news and events happening worldwide, nationwide, and right here in our community.
3 weeks since the election, President-elect Donald Trump and his transition team have already gotten the ball rolling on choosing their top staff hires for the new cabinet. There are just over 4,000 appointments to be made by the upcoming Trump administration. Here are some of the top cabinet and staff announcements that have been made by the Trump so far. The new Defense Secretary was announced as retired General James Mattis, a retired Marine Corps general and decorated war veteran. The new Commerce Secretary is Wilbur Ross, the billionaire chairman of W.L. Ross & Co., an investment firm specializing in corporate restructurings. Stephen Mnuchin, the national finance chairman of Trump's presidential campaign, was selected as the Treasury Secretary, and five-term Congressman Tom Price will serve as the Health and Human Services Secretary. The Education Secretary position went to Betsy DeVos, a prominent charter school advocate from Michigan, who has also chaired the state's Republican Party. And lastly, Jeff Sessions, one of Trump's closest and most consistent allies, has been named the Attorney General. Although there is much more work ahead for the Trump administration before he takes office in January, they're off to a pretty solid start.
Now here's Check It Out with Michelle Martzel.
Hello, I'm Michelle Martzel, Promotional Services Manager here at the Batavia Public Library. On behalf of the library employees and the Board of Library Trustees, I'd like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. The library will be closed December 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th for the Christmas holiday. For the New Year's holiday, the library will close at 12 noon on December 31st and will be closed all day January 1st and 2nd. The Youth Services Department has many programs and activities planned for children during the school district winter break. For a list of activities and the dates and times, please check the library's online calendar. There will be bingo, a family movie, a Peanuts party, drop-in craft, and more. I'm Michelle Martzel, and I will see you at the library next year.
An on-campus high school police officer shot and critically wounded a knife-armed 14-year-old student on Wednesday during a confrontation that was witnessed by dozens of the student's classmates in Reno, Nevada. Reno Police Chief Jason Soto told the media that the student, a boy, was declared in critical condition with a gunshot wound to the shoulder that took place at Hug High School. It was said that the student got involved in an altercation with a classmate and began threatening others with a knife. By mid-afternoon, the lockdown initiated by the school was lifted, and the students were reunited with their families. The student, since he's a minor, will not be named, and as many questions have yet to be answered as to what could have been done to avoid such lethal force.
The Tennessee fire disaster that occurred on November 28th has finally died down on Tuesday, December 6th after 90 miles per hour winds took control of the wildfires. The National Weather Service used the term burn scar to describe the situation in which a mass burn that makes the ground less able to hold water was produced around Gatlinburg in the Smoky Mountains National Park. The Chimney Tops fire, which burned more than 17,000 acres, is listed at 58% contained, along with the Cobley Knob fire, which burned 803 acres and is listed as 53% contained. The death toll for the fire remains at 14. A total of 145 people were treated for fire-related injuries, and 1,753 structures were damaged or destroyed. Gatlinburg residents are told to return back to their properties on Wednesday, December 7th, and the city is expected to open back up this Friday. Many residents and businesses are left without power or property, and the state has yet to put a dollar amount on the cost it will take to build back up their communities.
Here's Aaron Kilberg with the board brief.
Hello, my name is Aaron Kilberg, and I am the Watchdogs Parent Coordinator at J.B. Nelson Elementary in Batavia. Watchdogs is an innovative program being used by Batavia schools to positively impact our children through the committed involvement of fathers and father figures in their students' lives. The acronym DOGS stands for Dads of Great Students, and it originated in Springdale, Arkansas in 1998. Since then, it has grown into a national program. 6 years ago, Watchdogs was introduced in Batavia, and now most of our schools in our community have active programs. Watchdogs are fathers, stepfathers, grandfathers, uncles, and other father figures who volunteer to spend at least one day a year at school. The goal of the program is to provide positive male role models for students and to supply an extra set of eyes and ears to make our schools a safer place. When fathers volunteer, they spend their days in the classroom assisting with reading and math, eating lunch with students, playing with children at recess, and walking the halls of our schools as they welcome children in the morning and assist with dismissal in the afternoon. The benefits of the program are multifaceted. First and foremost, our children gain additional exposure to positive male role models. The presence of watchdogs in our schools helps alleviate incidents of bullying and teasing and helps to create a more conducive environment for learning. Fathers gain an increased awareness of their children's everyday life at school and develop an appreciation for the amazing work Batavia teachers, staff, and administrators are doing on a daily basis. Finally, this program helps fathers better relate to the complex challenges our children face. This strengthens the family bond and has a positive impact on student academic performance, self-esteem, and social behavior. As a father of 3 young children who has volunteered as a watchdog many times, I can assure you this is an important and fun program that benefits our families, schools, and community. If you have a child enrolled in Batavia schools and would like to learn how you can volunteer to be a watchdog, I encourage you to contact your local PTO or principal or email me at aaronkilberg@yahoo.com. Thank you.
A former St. Charles North High School employee was sentenced to 4 years in prison on December 4th after being charged with sexual contact with a minor back in May of 2015. Christopher A. Lee was sentenced on Monday as part of a plea deal, according to a news release from the Kane County State Attorney Office. During the plea hearing, Lee pleaded guilty to aggravated criminal sexual abuse, ranking at a Class 2 felony. Around the end of the 2015 school year, Christopher was a dean's assistant at North, where he had contact with a student under the age of 18 off school grounds. Lee remained free on a $15,000 bond and must register for life as a sex offender.
The season's first Arctic blast is just to the west and expected to reach the area in just under a week, with some areas experiencing sub-zero temperatures overnight. As of Thursday, December 8th, parts of Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, and the Dakotas are bearing the worst of the weather, with overnight temperatures dropping to as low as -14. Extreme temperatures are expected to sweep across the nation, dropping into the 20s for the majority of the coming week. To most of us, it will be a shock, knocking us back to reality after the fall being closest to the warmest on record. Even parts of the South are supposed to see temperatures drop into the 20s. Kevin Roth, a senior meteorologist at the Weather Channel, says that the drastic temperature drops are because of a shift in the stratospheric weather system known as the polar vortex. Batavia and surrounding Chicagoland areas are expected to have temperatures drop as low as -3, with a 6-degree high for Wednesday, December 14th and Thursday the 15th.
Let's go to the park bench with Katie Drum.
Hi there, I'm Katie Drum, the Marketing and Sponsorship Coordinator at the Park District, and welcome to the Park Bench. I'm bringing you Park District news today from the historic Shannon Hall, where we just had our breakfast with Santa. Shannon Hall is also one of our ideal facilities to host a variety of events, such as holiday parties or other special events. You can contact Becca Adkins, our facilities supervisor, at 630-406-5282 for more details on how to rent Shannon Hall or one of the other district facilities. And although the deadline to sign up for our holiday house decorating contest has passed, you can still be part of the holiday fun. We have a People's Choice category as part of our contest, on top of 3 other categories for most original, best theme, and best use of lights. Photos of all the entries will be posted on the Park District Facebook page starting on Thursday, December 8th. You can like your favorite photo to vote for the People's Choice contest. The winner will be announced on Friday, December 16th on Facebook. And if you would like a list of all the holiday house decorating contest addresses, just contact us over at 630-879-5235 and we'll hook you up with those. And also don't forget, you can give the gift of fun this holiday season with the Batavia Park District gift card. They're available in any amount and can be used for programs, special events, or even for Hall Quarry Beach season passes. Stop by the Civic Center or the Eastside Community Center to get yours today. Also typical of the Midwest, the weather has been all over the place, but in case we do get a cold snap soon, we do want to remind the community about the rules for ice skating at Depot Pond. The temperature must be below 0 for several days for the ice to become thick enough for safe skating, and 8 inches or greater of ice is required before the pond is cleared for skating. So please stay off thin, slushy ice or freshly sprayed ice. Snow, rain, and warm weather spells may destroy many hours of work and make ice difficult to skate upon. So when the red flag is flown, skating is prohibited. The Peg Bond Center will also be open as an unsupervised warming house, weather permitting. The doors open at 8 a.m. and then are locked at 5 p.m. Only the foyer and the washrooms will be accessible. The Park District is also not responsible for lost or stolen items, and the Peg Bond Center will be closed for rental use through February 14th. So safety is of the utmost importance when it comes to using Depot Pond for ice skating, so don't forget to check the flag, or you can always contact us at 630-879-5235 to see if the pond is open for use. And also, the Park District is pleased to announce that we were just recently named one of the Chicago Tribune's top workplaces in 2016. The Batavia was number 38 out of 125 recognized businesses. Companies were selected by employee surveys conducted by Workplace Dynamics that measured such key qualities as leadership, communication, career opportunities, working environment, managerial skills, and benefits. So we're incredibly proud of all of our seasonal, part-time, full-time staff, as well as the leadership of our park board. And always, if you're interested in joining our team, you can always check out job opportunities at bataviaparks.org. And also just a friendly reminder that the Park District offices will be closed Friday through Monday, December 23rd through 26th in observation of the Christmas holiday. We will also be open from 8:30 a.m. to just 1 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, December 27th through the 30th. And we will be closed Saturday through Monday, December 31st through January 2nd in observation of the New Year holiday. Other than that, on behalf of the Park District, we hope everyone has a wonderful and warm holiday season, and we'll see you next year.
A federal judge who initially ordered Michigan to begin its presidential election recount effectively ended it on Wednesday, December 7th. His decision was tied to a state court ruling in Michigan that found Green Party candidate Jill Stein that had no legal standing to request another look at the ballots. The ruling seals the victory of Republican Donald Trump, securing the 16 electoral votes over Hillary Clinton. The U.S. District Judge Mark Goldsmith said that there was no reason for the federal courts to ignore the state court ruling on the case, while the state court had said that Stein, who had finished 4th in the state of Michigan, didn't have a chance of winning even after a recount, and therefore isn't an aggrieved candidate. Since her defeat in the case, Stein has now left with asking the Supreme Court in Michigan to intervene, which is a long shot.
An immediate 5-day humanitarian ceasefire was called on Wednesday, December 7th in the ongoing war in Aleppo. As tens of thousands of civilians live every day in great danger, the United States, Britain, Germany, and 3 other Western powers jointly called for an immediate ceasefire to allow the United Nations to get humanitarian assistance to people in eastern Aleppo. A statement by the rebel Aleppo Leadership Council said, civilians should be either protected or evacuated to a safe area while they will not be under the mercy of Assad and his henchmen. The ceasefire proposed an evacuation of around 500 cases requiring emergency treatment under UN supervision, evacuation of all citizens to relocate to Aleppo's northern countryside, and negotiations for the future city. The Syrian government has ruled out any truces in Aleppo, and Russia and China on Monday, December 5th, vetoed a United Nations Security Council resolution on the week-long ceasefire.
Now let's head over to Sue Gillerlane with the Hall of Honor update.
Hi, I'm Sue Gillerlane, the Communications Manager at BPS 101. Do you know any amazing people in the community who could use recognition and appreciation? We all know them, the everyday heroes who quietly go about making the world a better place for all of us. Today, I want to let you know about the BPS Hall of Honor. It's an awards program designed to honor accomplishments made by Batavia High School alumni, BPS 101 staff, and community members who have demonstrated excellence in their field and/or commitment to the school district. Nominations are now being accepted for the class of 2017 and may be submitted online at BPS 101 or via email, fax, or personal delivery to the superintendent's office. Completed nominations are due by February 1st, 2017. Honorees will be inducted into the Batavia Hall of Honor in the fall of 2017 at the Batavia Fine Arts Center. A permanent display of 2017 inductees will also be showcased in the main hall at Batavia High School. So what are you waiting for? Nominate someone amazing today to show and share your appreciation.
On Tuesday, December 6th, several students at Naperville North High School were sickened after eating gummy bears laced with a supposed marijuana-based substance. School officials say that they were feeling discomfort after ingesting the gummy bears, experiencing symptoms like dry mouth, dizziness, and even fast heart rate. The hospitalized students are in stable condition, and it is still unclear whether or not they were aware the gummy bears were tainted before eating them. The amount of rumors going around about the incident has made it unclear as to who is behind it. The investigation is ongoing.
Christmas is right around the corner, and there's no better way to celebrate this season than doing fun activities and being with family. A group of 34 children undergoing cancer treatment took part in the annual Operation North Pole event, which aims to entertain and bring smiles to everyone who attend. The children took off from O'Hare International Airport on Monday, December 4th with real United Airlines pilots and flight attendants. When the children arrived at the North Pole, Santa greeted them with activities, gifts, and special comfort dogs. A mother stated they include the whole family and siblings. We are so thankful and really enjoying this time together. Cal's Angels, a Granting Wishes Cancer Foundation, partnered up with United to accompany the special passengers as well. Stacy Sutter of Cal's Angels said, "They leave with so many materialistic things, but the things that are really going to last are the memories that they will build as an entire family."
That's all we have for today, everyone, and for 2016. Thanks and happy holidays from us at It's News to Me and BATV. Most of our programming is viewable online at mybatv.com or on YouTube under the username BATV1017. Also, be sure to like our Facebook page to stay up to date on the station's current happenings. Thanks again for watching and happy holidays. I'm Anastasia Gilardi.
And I'm Ryan Molina.
And that's News to Me.
Hey, that's news to me.